A week now before GM CEO Mary Barra is scheduled to face Congress, she's trying to save face with customers.
But will the new online videos be enough to satisfy owners of those potentially dangerous vehicles? 7 Action News investigator Ross Jones is here now live with the latest.
Jeff Joanne, good evening. Next week, GM CEO will address leaders on Capitol Hill. But today, well, she just wanted to talk to you.
You are at the heart of everything we do, and we intend to make this recall as smooth as possible for you, so we will not let it ever happen again.
As GM continues trying to repair its tarnished image, today CEO Mary Barra took to YouTube. She wasn't speaking to reporters who could ask questions, no, only to a GM camera as she addressed the company's recall of more than 1.6 million vehicles. They have faulty ignition switches that can shut the engine off and disable airbags too. In a series of 5 videos, Barra tried to calm consumers' nerves, promising that GM has learned from its mistakes, has taken new steps to make sure this won't happen again, and that the affected cars are still safe to drive so long as you don't have a heavy keychain.
It's the type of message that GM, through their CEO, could have and maybe should have been delivering for the last few weeks.
Public relations expert Matt Friedman reviewed Barra's videos for 7 Action News. He says General Motors' slow response to the growing crisis made consumers more suspicious.
It made the public wonder, what's next? What aren't they telling us? How come I'm not seeing much on this?
For the last month, GM has watched as stories trickled out through the media, showing the company knew more about its faulty ignition switches than it told consumers.
The facts have been driving GM's response because they haven't had control of the facts from the beginning. Maybe it's because they don't know. Maybe it's because they don't want to share. The public can't figure that out.
And on social media, it's been business as usual for GM. The company continues to post new vehicle pictures to Facebook and share new product information with consumers. But buried within many of the postings, you'll find the comments of angry GM customers like Charles Eller. "All I get from the dealership is the runaround about the recall and the free loaners," he wrote. "If and when GM decides to fix them, this will be the last GM product I own."
The advice is always, from the beginning, tell the public what you know. And in some cases, you have to tell them what you don't know. And that is the only way that the public can make any kind of sense about what's happening.
CEO Mary Barra will testify in Washington next Tuesday and Wednesday, and 7 Action News will be there. Beginning Monday, I'll be live in D.C. to cover Barra's testimony and talk with congressional leaders probing the GM recall. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.